Good morning, people. You've got me here at 4:20 a.m. Just did my morning weigh-in, took my morning supplements. Now we're taking on this cup of coffee that looks and tastes like the River Ganges. Ooh. But contains enough caffeine to get me through this first bit of the morning. Starting off today like any other day, while I get this coffee down me and wait for my morning supplements to kick in, get my little pad out, write down my to-do list for the day, everything I need to do for work as soon as I get back from this cardio. I've got 30 minutes of steps, 30 minutes on the old bicycle, and then 30 more minutes of steps. Luckily, in that time when I'm walking on the treadmill, I can do a bit of work on my phone, reply to some messages, get some client work done. And I've got a show downloading to entertain me during my cardio. We got a leg session today, big leg session. Bunch of client work to do. We're going to be filming a video on here later today as well. But you'll see all of that. It's a vlog. For now, we're going to switch some lights on because the sun's not even up yet. I tried to do a little shot outside. It's just dark and humid. Camera fogged up and you couldn't see anything anyway. I'm such a videographer. Let's get to it. Christ, that bike's not going to ride itself. Pause. So it's just before 5 a.m. Got the building gym all to myself. We're going to hit the mill for 30 minutes, jump to the old Michael Jordan, and then back on the treadmill. Like I said, this is a time where I get to do a little bit of work on the treadmill while I get my steps in. Sometimes it drags over, which just means more steps. We got legs today, so we need to watch out for the amount of fatigue we accumulate before this session. This is the cardio fit for the day. The Crocs, oversized tee. See, the sun's not out yet, but it will be soon. During these steps, I'll be drinking about 1.5 liters of water. Usually I'd have my electrolytes, but I haven't run out while I'm here. Do a little bit of abs, a couple hanging leg raises, maybe a couple decline crunches. We'll see what I can be bothered to do. But for now, let's get these steps on the go. First burst of steps finished. We did 3K there, a little 30-minute walkage, and replied to a bunch of messages, got a bunch of work done on my phone, got a few things ready for the upload going up tonight, and a few things planned out for the rest of the day. Now on to cardio, and I'm going to have to get this water down me in record time, because usually I'd have hydroflow on the go with some sort of electrolyte, but I do not today, so we're going straight raw dog and some H2O, which is not ideal once you're used to the taste of Conte's hydroflow. Unfortunately, it's next to impossible to try get that out here in Dubai. So if anyone wants to do me a favour, show me some hydroflow, mate. It's me versus you, mate, for the next 30 minutes. We're going to put it up on level 10 for 20 minutes and then slowly crank that down. And then one big burst of a final minute as the sun begins to come up. And now that my legs are pumped, my shirt is absolutely drenched in sweat and my gooch is entirely numb. That wraps up the tour, the building gym. 30 minutes of me versus Bike Tyson. Now, we've got 30 minutes of steps left to do, a couple of ab exercises, a couple of vacuums, and get this water down me because I still haven't. God, I need some electrolytes. But I haven't got any work to do during this last block of steps, so might be running up some New York Times games on my phone, a little bit of Candy Crush for the next 30 minutes, chuck a show on, maybe a little podcast, ended off with Avril Lavigne, then we go get our day started. tall for this now. I want to be able to do it with my legs straight. Even better, with my legs straight and my back supporting a little bit of stability so I can just flex at the hips. But it's just pain being so fucking tall. I do 3 to 5 sets here, but the problem is performance drops off so quickly. So like the first set I'll have 12, second set I can only get upstairs 8, and here I'll be lucky if I get 5 or 6. When it comes to these ab exercises, I don't do them every single day. Not gonna lie. One of the big motivations for doing this is I'm filming it, so thanks for coming along. Now the sun is up, but there's absolutely no chance of me finishing these steps outside. It's just too hot, it's too humid. Even when the sun's only just come up, even from the start of the day, it's rough. I'm feeling a bit gassed after that cardio, I can't lie. So let's get this water down me, last 30 minutes of steps. Finish off this New York Times crossword with a little podcast or a Netflix show on. I hope you lot know the length that I'm going to for this video, because I finished my cardio. Then afterwards, I set the camera in a couple different spots to film, and I got back on the bike for a couple more minutes just to film from each single spot. I didn't have to do that. It's all behind the scenes. You guys get to see how the sausages are made. Is that the same? And we are done with steps. We should be around the 6K mark. I haven't actually looked. 30 minutes done. Abs done. Vacuums done. 1.5 liters of water. Done. And we are back out the shower. Now it's time to hydrate and get a bit of work done. I don't like to do my vacuums or anything with loads of water in my stomach, so I'm glad I got them out of the way. Now I can really start to drink a bunch of water and a coffee. We've got 90 minutes until meal 1. My oats is going to be sitting in the fridge, cooling off until then. Now this is going to go here in the freezer, surrounded by a couple ice packs to speed up the cooling down process. Just going to give it texture. This is going to cool it down so I don't burn my tongue. Oh, the freezer's beeping at me. I will see you in 30 minutes. Later. So here's my coffee order, if anyone wondering. This is a single podder, but sometimes I'll have 2 Nespresso pods on the go. I only started using these yesterday as a sweetener. Usually I use the, what's that one that starts with a H? Homeostasis. So review pending on these. And then a little splash of this here, unsweetened almond milk, 13 calories per 100 ml. That's the one. Keeps me going between these morning meals. This stevia is not too bad, you know. Usually stevia has that like weird aftertaste, the taste of paint, but this isn't too bad. It definitely doesn't beat the sucralose or the, what's the other one, sodium something. This will do the trick. A little bit of a healthier option as well for the old gut microbiome, for digestion, and I don't think there's an insulin response from consuming it, so all positive there. So it is 9:30, time for meal one. We've got oats waiting for us. Had a few things to do here, a couple changes midweek to a couple of people's programs based on some feedback, based on some data that they've given me, and one setup. After this, we'll be doing check-ins with 2 people today, and then I'll be editing a video. I'll be posting a bunch of reels, but for now, we've got oats waiting for us, and I am gassed. This first work block is where I get the time-based, the things that need to get done immediately, get them out the way, and get planning for everything coming up, because most of my heavier tasks I like to do a little bit later in the day, once I've planned it all out. But up until now, very productive morning. Got some content planned, got all my clients sorted, replied to all my messages, check-ins getting sorted, programs, some adjustments have been made. But now we've got a little bit of a break. There's the oats, as is, ready for the toppings. First up, the whey paste. I'm fucking looking at the mug, I'm looking at the bowl, I'm looking at the screen here. This is our first topping. New flavor today, never tried this with oats before. This is an awful shot. We got this light behind me. This is out of focus and the washing machine's just blaring. But next to go on, PB Fit, absolutely incredible. Is it as good as peanut butter? No. But the amount of volume I can have because it's so low calorie makes it worth it. And also, can't exactly give you an action shot of me putting it on because I sort of have to scoop it and like plop it on, so you'll see the finished product in just a second. While the washing machine blasts off, here's the final product, the whole ensemble. Again, ignore the machine. I switched to a little pour bottle of cinnamon because I was using this before. It's like one that you have to scoop. And I was just sprinkling it on, and twice I accidentally dumped a bunch in, and it felt like it was burning a hole in my shitting stomach. It felt like I swallowed a bunch of boiling copper. What? But yeah, that's meal one. Gonna get a bit of pink salt on the go, and then hydrate alongside this. I'm gassed for this. This looks incredible. And if you want to know how to volumize this shit out of your oats, this is how you make 120 grams of carbs, weigh 1.5 kg. I'm sure that the bowl is a couple 100 grams, but this weighs the same as a newborn, likely a very prematurely born one, who probably didn't survive. We'll end it there. I'm sorry. See, I'm not the type of person to tell people that they're making their meals wrong and to push my preferences on other people. But if you're having your oats warm, you're wrong. Try it this way. You'll never go back. Let it cool down in the freezer a bit. It adds a bit of texture and it just tastes a whole lot better. After this, we got our supplements going in and back to work. And also, side note, I don't want people thinking that I achieved this volume by just pouring a bunch of water in there, because we still got texture. We can still make a little crevice there. And that's how I like to eat it, just all the way around. And then the drizzle on top will like seep over the edge, so every single bite is going to have some whey paste, is going to have some PB Fit in. Oh, let me get back to this. Christ. Now that meal one has been dusted off, time for some supplements. These are the ones that I take after my first meal, the ones that I don't want to take on an empty stomach. But I do have ones that I take first thing in the morning with my coffee. Ignore that. That is a coffee stain. That looks disgusting. Let me flip this. You were not supposed to see that stain. But like I was saying, here's my supplements. Everything from liver health to kidney to heart, my thyroid, and obviously some hormonal balance ones. So these are the ones that I have after my first meal. The ones that I have before my first meal, my blood pressure ones, lipolytics, stimulants to assist with the cardio. Now that those are down, might go make another coffee before I bang out this work, because now the serious stuff starts. Got a couple of videos to edit, and then we've got a video to film actually. So yeah, we might need to get a cup of joe on the go. Get this water down me as well, because my pre-meal is going to be going in 2 hours time now. So we want to hydrate before then. Don't really be drinking too much water alongside it, especially right before the session. We want digestion to go as smoothly as possible, but we want our body to have enough water to firstly saturate my stores with the carbs that I've just consumed, and have a sufficient amount for the carbs coming up, alongside my electrolytes that I will be getting in I've ordered some to be delivered, because when it's 50 degrees outside and you do a bunch of steps and a bunch of cardio and you sweat like a pig in the gym, you're probably not going to get the minerals and electrolytes that you need from your diet alone. You're going to have to supplement the shit out of that. But like I said, I'm out of HydroFlow and I don't have any other hydration supplements currently. Can someone just do me a favor and send me one of everything that Conte sells? I'm talking cream of rice, Repair, HydroFlow, Mega Pump, what else they got? EAAs, Carb Drive. I have a tub of Convictions, so I don't really use it because that blows my blood clot brain out. It genuinely shoots my head clean off. And I also lost the scoop, so I measure it by weight. Still, even if I do it down to the gram, it's like I have been consuming cocaine for the last 4 hours straight. Conviction, very, very good pre-workout. Not for me though. Mega Pump, absolutely unreal. It puts every other non-stimulant to shame. I'm an energy drink and non-stim pre kind of guy though. I'm getting distracted. I need to get to work. And we've been very productive. Recorded a video, edited a video, got a couple posts ready to go out today, and a little bit more client work. I do have a couple check-ins, a couple videos to send off, and a couple voice notes to reply to, but it's time for my pre-workout meal. So let's get straight into that right now. The cream of rice is going to be flying. So the cream of rice has been made and mixed. Now we're leaving it in here to chill for a bit before we put the same old toppings on. A little bit of whey paste going on there. Nothing crazy. You can see this is where the cream of rice preparation went down. We got the whisk on hand. Absolutely necessary. But for now, we're waiting for this rooibos tea to brew. Helps with a little bit of hydration. And no more coffee, no more caffeine until that pre-workout goes. And you can also see where I've spilt some cream of rice. That's pink salt. That's where I've spilt my salt. We're gonna leave that to brew while we go do some steps. So the work that I have to do now is very sedentary. It's all going to be on my phone, a bunch of messages, a couple of Instagram posts, a little bit of editing, all of which can be done on my phone and can be done while I'm walking. I was just going to sit at my desk and do it on my phone anyway. Might as well bring my phone out and do a couple of twat laps around the first floor. I'll be that little weirdo that walks around here for the next 20 to 25 minutes. We can bang out a couple thousand steps. Won't even have to sweat, so if I went outside right now, I would come back absolutely drenched. You have no idea. I'm tempted to go do it just to show you the damage, but it'll throw off my electrolytes. I'd rather stay in here nice and cool and prepare myself for this pre-workout meal before we go and hit legs. For now, chuck on a little potty and get to work. It's been like 8 seconds since I put the camera down. There's someone up here on the first floor is cooking something that smells banging. So these steps can't come quick enough. I need this pre-meal in me soon. And then we go and train legs. Legs are feeling a bit heavy, feeling a bit sore after cardio, so we're not going to do too many steps beforehand. We'll leave some for after. Definitely don't want to get caught out having to do a whole bunch before bed. So, see you in a bit. There she is. She's out the freezer. Nice and chilly. Look at that. A little bit of texture on it. Time for the toppings. And here's our pre-workout cream of rice. Our combo today is CNP sticky toffee pudding, whey, and caramel peanut butter Adonis cream of rice. I'm not going to lie, this is not great, but it's sweet and that's sound. We're going to have one square of this to slow down the digestion of all these carbohydrates. But this is what we're working with today. Absolutely delectable. Oh, would you look at that. Anyone who knows me knows this is how you structure your dark chocolate on your cream of rice or your oats. Sometimes I'll have it afterwards if they don't go well together, but these flavors are going to go perfectly. This is my pre-meal. This is the calm before the storm. After this, we try to switch on a little bit more hydration to get in beforehand. We'll be training in about an hour. A couple steps on the treadmill before, while we let the pre kick in. I like to sort of get in the zone. So I go into this meal hydrated, a little bit of hydration afterwards, and then that pre goes in. We're going for a non-stim and possibly an energy drink today. We've got hack squats, we got leg press, we got leg extensions, we got a whole bunch on the go. And weighed up my Himalayan pink salt for this meal so we know we've got the right minerals and electrolytes in place. I'm really, really gagging for a HydroFlow. I'm not going to lie. It hasn't left my mind since this morning. I might have to get my hands on it somehow. Figure out how we can bypass this whole shipping fee. Okay, Conte, seriously, how many subs, how many subscribers on here, just for a little care package, for a little Conte care package? Let me know. Someone reach out to them. Ask them, what does a brother have to do for a little bit of whey, a little bit of cream rice, maybe a pre? You can, just I'll take 3. I'll take a whey, a cream rice, and a hydroflow. How many subs? You put the bid out. We'll chase that. We'll chase those numbers. I'm going to smash this while I watch some How I Met Your Mother or possibly Modern Family. And then I'll see you when we're on the way to the gym. I'm back. Still eating my cream of rice. What do you man know about cinema settings? I feel like I'm in the cinema right now. I'm taking individual bites, picking up one little square of dark chocolate one at a time. Setting a nice little vibe. This is my calm before the storm, because after this, it's all guns blazing. Is that the saying? I don't know sayings. All I know is it's going to get heavy after this. So we better enjoy some downtime now, because legs is slowly approaching and we better bring it. I'll be ready. Let me just get this down me, watch this episode, and then flick that switch. Okay, so change of plans. I got stuck doing some work here that popped up last minute that we had to attend to, but we got it done. It's now 4 p.m. and I'm off to go train legs. I'm glad I got it finished though. It does make things a little bit difficult with steps and training and mostly just switching on for this session now. But it's better than the other way around. I'm glad it happened before the gym rather than pop up while I'm in the gym and I can't address it. At least now it's in the past. It's all done and dusted and we can have a chill one. Get this session done calmly. I say calmly, it's going to be a hectic one, bruv. Make sure I've got all my equipment, my hat's on, Crocs are on. Gonna take my L-carnitine, I'll have my pre there. Still gonna have to get steps in on the treadmill to catch up. But we are ready to get our headphones on and forget about the world. Train that, oh, you can't even see my legs, they're out there. Just pretend that they're like Tom Platz level, like quad sweep and a bunch of detail, just imagine, just fill it in. See if we can get some of the session filmed for you lot. Big one today. We'll be pulling up to the gym in just a few minutes now. Probably won't be able to talk in there. It's going to be very loud, very hectic. Plates, music, people grunting, people doing all kinds of stuff. It's going to be very, very busy in there. But we're in for legs. I'll put the session up on the screen. Hopefully we can get some clips in there. At least of the hack squat, maybe a little leg extension set. Do my best to see what we can get. I'm really trying to switch on right now, and more importantly switch off of that work mode, typing, staring at a screen, because now it's game time.
Set me free. Set me free. Set me free. Set me free. Set me free.
Couple steps there, just to catch up for the ones we missed, and then straight into legs. 15 minutes done on here. My legs are feeling heavy doing these steps, I cannot lie. But this should put us just over 10k steps for the day. So after this session, we should be very close to our target, 14. Still a few to do before bed. But because I've work to go back to, I don't really want to be doing that. So as many as we can bang out while we're here, we might as well. But let's get to it. We're going to get a little warm-ups out of the way. Here's our section. We'll see what we can get filmed, but stay tuned. I can't cry because I know that's weakness ain't your right. Kelly C getting you from this. We're currently on a seated leg curl. Taking on the leg extension next. Then into the hack. God, my face looks fat and sweaty. This is way too close for comfort. I'm so sorry. Let's get back to Kelly C and some legs. flow's gonna be sick. That intro is making a round 2 appearance. Done here. After weeks and weeks of chasing that 6 to 8 rep range, we found it. Now we clean it up, shorten those breaks in between the reps, and run it up. I'm gonna be so for real. No parking last night. That's set. We got this and then 1 set of leg press. The big knee. Gotta get it back. Last set. It's game day. This is it. This is the championship fucking game. If I win here, we take the fucking trophy. How about that?
Yeah, I'm speeding 91 to action, losing all
What a set. What a session. That was gnarly. Big wins. Oh, God, look at that. Is Grim Halpert. My bad. Let's get a muff out. Very, very good outing for legs. We're on the way home now. That was a difficult session, I can't lie. Trying to switch off from the work I was doing and move on mentally and switch on for this session was difficult. And going in no caffeine, a little bit later than usual. My pre-meal went in way before my session. Must have been like 3-4 hours, like. But we made do. We went out and did what we had to do. Took every set as far as we could. I had a bit of a mental wobble in there. That should be illegal. My head's like sensory overloaded right now. I can't even listen to music. I feel like I just need to listen to shitting ASMR for the next like 3 weeks. But yeah, very good session. Did it without caffeine. Legs were feeling heavy going in. Had a bunch of steps to do. We're sat at 12k now, so I've got 2k left to do at some point. We're gonna go home, shower, get this meal in us. I think I'm gonna have to cram 2 meals into one, or make my cream of rice at the end of the day a little bit bigger. Move a little bit of food around because I don't have time for 3 meals. But get that food in, have a shower, and straight to bed. A little bit of client work to do. Video to go up on the YouTube. It is the back and biceps day. Hopefully I'll have a few more updates for you guys. I'll show you my meals at least, and me going off to do the last bit of my steps. But other than that, you're not coming in the shower with me. Can that guy fucking jump in a blender? What is he on? That is so annoying. They should make sure that those horns like get warm as you're pressing it. The longer you hold it in, the hotter it gets. It like burns your hand or something. I'm so wrecked. I've still got my knee sleeves on and I don't have the physical capacity to take them off just yet. Might be getting in the shower with them on, I can't lie. We're back inside the place. Food's about to go down. I'm absolutely wrecked. Still got my knee sleeves around my ankles. I have not got the energy to pull them off. Also, ignore that. I'm pissed off. The first episode of my vlog series, first day I decided to film myself, I've got this heat rash around my mouth. And now I look munted. Should have shaved as well. That's my bad. But yeah, we're back inside. Quick shower, get our food on the go. Chicken and potatoes and avocado. Then in with the cream of rice. Got a bit of work to do, but let's just shower and get some food down me before we think about that. I think it's coming up on 8 p.m. now, so we got about an hour to bust these meals down me. Get a couple steps in, then we wind down. So the lights are out. Let's get the PNS going. Parasympathetic nervous system. Bash inside the place. And the final product with the barbecue sauce. We've got chicken, avocado, barbecue sauce, cheesy potatoes with eat lean cheese, broccoli, carrots and mushrooms and spring onions all over the blood clot thing. This is going to be banging. I haven't even showered yet because I've still got steps to do. So I've just washed my face, but I've still got my sweaty top on. I'll get rid of this to be fair because it's actually wet. We're going to get this down me, shower. No, we're going to get this down me, finish my steps, shower, get in bed. While I eat this, I'm going to have to do some work here. A couple messages to reply to, a couple form clips to go through, and one email to send. So we're going to do that. But we're going to basically speed run all of this so we can get to bed as soon as possible, because we have a whole day of bodybuilding to do tomorrow. Food consumed, video uploaded, emails sent, work done. We're banging out a quick 1.5k steps, back on the first floor doing twat laps. But again, I'm not going outside, it's way too hot. That's exhausting. I'll be sweating my absolute tits off. Even when the sun's not out, still 35, 40 odd degrees. So any way that I can avoid that, I will be. A few laps here. I'll be scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Instagram, sending a couple messages. It's just 10-15 minutes in it. This changing lighting is messing with the focus. But yes, cream of rice is going to get made, going to get cooled off in the freezer. And then we take that to bed with us, ready to start a whole new day tomorrow. Got pull tomorrow, back in my, speaking of pull, I just released the pull day on the old YouTubes. So if you're interested in watching that, a little bit of training footage, go check it out now. Whoa, look at that. A little bit large there, look at that V-taper, bruv. Crazy. And the final meal, excuse my mess of a supplement cabinet. I just took my PM supplements. This is my last meal. It's absolutely decked out today because we pulled some calories from that chicken and rice meal. Got a cup of tea to go with it. A little sprinkle of cinnamon going on there, and it's going to bed with me. That's it for the night. Yes, people, we got you at a bit of a weird angle there. But now that my cream of rice is ready, we're gonna go jump in bed with my rooibos tea and my last meal. That wraps up today's vlog. Everything from my morning cardio and steps, my vacuums, my abs, my big fat leg session, which we absolutely demolished. Despite the change in schedule, the no caffeine, and the heavy achy legs, but we made it. Gonna make a bit of a series out of this vlog. Even though I do very much live a Groundhog Day sort of lifestyle where every day is exactly the same. We have different training days we can go through. If something exciting happens, I'll make sure to document it. And this might be a good enough reason for me to go do some more exciting things purely for the sake of the channel and your entertainment. But for now, that is it. Thank you for coming along today. Very successful day in terms of work, in terms of training, everything on the come up. Stay tuned for more content coming out here. Check out all the other videos on my channel. We've got a whole bunch out already. Drop a like, comment down below what you want to see next, subscribe to the channel, follow the Instagram, do all of those good things. We're just getting started. That wraps up episode 1 of the vlog. Until next time, peace. I can't wait to wake up at 4:30 and do it all again, man.